What's going on, guys? My name is Ani and I'm a trader living in Brisbane, Australia. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the exact strategy which I use to trade the Australia 200. It's a very simple strategy and you guys can use it as well. So with that being said, let's begin the video. So as you guys can see, this is the chart of Australia 200. So now I like to keep things simple and I will execute my trade first and then I will walk you guys through the whole strategy which I follow. So now, as you guys can see over here, this is my chart. My broker is Link, and I'll show you guys over here as well. This is a live account, as you guys can see, live Australian dollars. There's a bunch of accounts. This is demo. So this is the primary live account. So I will be using this account to place on the trade. And now, as you guys can see over here, Australia 200 is trading around 9,026. So this is the position where I will be taking a short and I will be selling 2.3 units and I have placed the order and I have entered the position. Now I always enter my position with a 1:2 risk to reward. So this is going to be my easy exit. So now I always like to exit my position near the 200 moving average. So I will be dragging my take profit over there. And I like to keep my stop loss near the high. So there's a bit of a breathing room. So now you guys can see I have a nice and clean 1:2 trade. And you guys can see over here, right now I'm in a loss of $7.36. The reason I went straight away into a Roth is because of commissions. So this is the price you pay to enter the trade. So you see the price difference over here. If I want to buy, I have to buy at 9029. If I sell at 9024.8. So this is the commission or the spread which I pay. And because of this, I go straight into a loss. But anyways, now since I have shown you guys that I use this strategy as well to execute my trade, now I will walk you guys through my strategy and why I took this trade. So I will delete everything and I'll show you guys from the beginning. So now once you come on tradingview.com, this is the chart you will see of the Australia 200. If you guys don't have the access to this platform or if you guys don't know how the platform works, just write down in the comment section and I'll make a detailed video for you guys as well, like how you can start trading in Australia. Anyways, so this is a price chart and as you guys can see over here, these are the candles. And if you guys are new traders, so one candle represents the price movement of Australia 200 in 1 hour. So there's different time frames. There's daily, we have 1 hour, we have 15 minutes. So there's a bunch as well. So I like to trade Australia 200 on 1 hour time frame because I'm trading the index and Australia 200 moves very slow. So I like to hold my position for a couple of hours. So that's why I like to trade on 1 hour time frame. So if you want to know more about Australia 200, you guys can go to google.com. You can write down what is Australia 200. You guys can see over here. You can go to Wikipedia and read the whole thing. In a nutshell, it's an index which comprises 200 companies. And if you go down, so this is the list of all the 200 companies which makes the index move. So this is the Australia 200, but you guys don't really have to know this because it's useless. I'm just showing you guys if you want to know what are you trading, that's all. Anyways, the second step which I do is I always go to the forexfactory.com. I go to calendar. I make sure the market isn't going to be volatile today. So this is the calendar. I go to filter. This is my next step. I will only choose the red one which has the highest impact. And after that, I will untick everything and I will choose Australian dollars and US dollars. So this is the thing which can move the Australian markets a lot. That's why before I enter an Australian 200 position, I always check this, apply position. And as you guys can see over here, today it's the 12th of Feb, 4:55 p.m. So we have unemployment claim, but that's in the US. So we have nothing going on in Australia this week. And if I take you guys to next week, you guys can see on the Feb 19th, we have employment change for AUD. So this is the day when the market is going to be volatile or the Australia 200 is going to be volatile. So at that time, I do not trade the Australia 200 when I have a news related to Australia. And this is what I would recommend to beginners as well. If there's news in the market, do not trade Australia 200. Anyways, moving on to the charts. Now, why I entered this trade? So the main thing which I like to watch is called a simple moving average. If you guys don't know what an indicator is, it basically indicates you that where the market might go. No one knows where it's going to go. It's just a probability. It's just like saying it's like the weatherman. It might rain today. So it just gives you a bit of an idea where the price might go. So once you click on the indicator, I will walk you guys over here. As you guys can see now, there is nothing. Click on indicators, you choose SMA, simple moving average. And now you guys will see over here, a line just came up. So this is something called indicator. The next thing which I like to do, you guys can copy the same steps as well. Pause the video, take a photo. I would like to change this to 200, which is my strategy. And the second thing I'll do is change the color to green so it is easily visible. That's it. Everything else remains the same. I will change nothing. And then I click on OK. So now you guys will see we have a nice line came up. And this is my strategy which I usually trade. As you guys can see, once the price breaks above, we have a nice move on the upside. You guys can see over here, price broke above. Nice move on the upside. And sometimes when the price breaks below, we have a nice move on the downside. But obviously, sometimes we hit our stop losses as well. But this is the strategy. So my strategy is to basically enter the trade whenever the price breaks below the 200. So say the price broke over here, I will enter a trade with a nice 1:2. So that is my strategy, which I use to trade, keeping it simple, nothing too complex. I have other strategies as well, but this is the one which I use for the Australia 200 mainly. So if you guys want to trade the Australia 200, you can use it as well. If you guys want me to make videos on my other strategies as well, what I use for my tech stocks, because I also trade stocks as well, and I will be posting more videos on that as well. I can make a video on that as well. Or if you guys want me to make specific content on something, let me know as well. Even over here, you guys can see we had a break on the upside. Same thing, 1:2. So now this is the strategy which I follow. Says now coming back to the charts. So today we had a very unique day, as I will take you guys on the daily time frame. So the Australian index went for an all-time high and then got rejected from this level. So you guys can see over here, it was a nice clean rejection from the high was 9092.4. So this is where the price got rejected, and that's why I decided to take a short position. As the last time the price was rejected from here, we had a nice move on the downside and we got the move all the way to the 200 moving average. And that's the same reason why I entered this position, because I like to take these trades which have happened in the past, and there's a high probability of the price reversing to the 200 moving average. So this is my whole strategy. And once I have entered the position, you guys can see as well on the daily time frame, we have a nice clean move. And I enter my position on 1 hour. So I shift to 1 hour time frame. After coming to 1 hour time frame, I can see the price clearly got rejected for the last 3 hours. And I have entered a position right now, as I just showed you guys 5 minutes ago. So I will mark my levels now, which is going to be my short position. Like I said, I entered at this level. So I will be taking a 1:2 trade, which basically means my take profit is going to be near the 200 moving average, as I said, and my stop loss is going to be above where the price got rejected. So I get a nice clean 1:2. And there you go. As you guys can see here, we have a nice 1:2 risk to reward. So now I basically will just sit on my hands and do nothing, and the trade plays out. So there's two situations which might happen. If the trade goes above, I will lose money. If the trade comes over here, I make money. So guys, as you guys can see, the trade came in our favor and our strategy worked very well. We are about to touch the moving average, and it took a couple of hours for the trade to play out on the Australia 200. And now I'm up about $293, as you guys can see. And it's the same trading account, 001 live account. And my unrealized profit is $293. And this is the strategy which I use to trade. And I wasn't even looking at the charts or sitting in front of the laptop. I just used my strategy. I put on the trade and I was doing my other things which I do on the daily basis. So this is the strategy which I use to trade Australia 200. And now I will close the trade in front of you guys. So I'm closing the position, and I have closed the position. Our order is executed. Coming back to our trading account, you guys can see we just booked a profit. Unrealized PNL is 0. So guys, that'll be it for today's video. We made $300, and if you guys want to trade with me every single day, I will leave the link in the description. Or if you guys use this strategy and make money off Australia 200, make sure you write down in the comment section. I would love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.